that will never ever happen again. As long as I'm alive and breathing on this earth, I will never stand by and let some racial slurs slip across people's lips in front of me. I don't know, I feel nervous, I feel pumped. Haven't spoke on camera since, I don't know, May. Whether you've noticed or not noticed, I've been not coming on YouTube for quite a while now, and it's been a much needed break for all kinds of reasons. I don't really want to make this a depressing video. Like, I'm not sure how this video is going to go. I feel like, am I going to enjoy it like I used to, or am I not going to enjoy it? I don't know. I'm going to do a get ready with me and use some of the products I've been buying throughout lockdown, which has not been that much. Been mainly concentrating on skincare. I have lost a little bit of weight, so that's one positive thing which has come out of 2020. Yeah, I feel weird. I feel really weird talking on camera. I feel like someone's going to judge me for talking to myself, but really I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, it just feels weird. Let's play with some makeup. I've been tending to do my makeup quite good on a Friday. That's like been my routine lately. I've been enjoying having my face quite bare, so I'll be using my skincare, some concealer, sheer coverage foundation, not even bothered wearing mascara, sometimes no eyeshadow at all, but if I do put any eyeshadow on, it's just been a little bit of bronzer in the crease. So I've been keeping it nice and simple, which has kind of been good, kind of been bad. I feel bad because I've missed doing my makeup so much, and then I feel good because it's like giving my face a breather, and I'm looking, you know, as we're getting older, for me maybe less is more, I'm not sure. Every time I usually come on YouTube, the eye looks I create or the makeup which I do is quite over the top for the daytime, and I don't know why it happens, but it tends to usually go down that way for me. I'll just get carried away and the looks will be like something you'd probably wear if you was going out for the evening, but because I love makeup so much, I do tend to just go overboard. Other people think that I don't. People think I don't put on enough on clients. So yeah, I'm not working at the moment. We keep hearing different rules. Everything is changing as far as dates, when we're allowed to start working again. People are allowed to do back massages, nails and hairdressers, but anything to do with face is off limits at the moment. We did think we were going to be allowed to start again on the 1st of August. It got cancelled. So yeah, it's just been a nightmare of cancelling people, rebooking people, worried to book people, throwing away products which I can't no longer, they're out of date now. I also stayed off camera as well because of George Floyd's death. It kicked up a huge wave across the world, and there was no way I didn't feel comfortable coming on talking about makeup during that time, especially, I don't know if you're aware, me being married to my husband and my children, it was important to me to be actively participating in having conversations, doing some research, and just basically putting more effort into the whole subject. I haven't even come on camera and spoke about it, didn't really feel the need to, and also me being with him doesn't give me a get out of jail free card where I can just, well, I'm with a black man so I don't really need to do any work. There was a time where I was naive and used to think all lives matter. When I heard the term Black Lives Matter, I used to think, well, hold on a second, all lives matter. And that's me being bluntly honest. So after my eyes was truly opened before George Floyd, you know, it just made me think, my God, yeah, we were all born into white privilege. Anyone who's born into white skin. I myself am mixed, believe it or not. I'm Irish and Persian, so I've obviously passed as white. I never really identified with my Persian side of my family, but that's a whole another story. Once I started really educating myself and realising we are born into white privilege, not by any fault of our own, it's not our fault we're born into it, but we do have certain privileges which are given to us from birth, being born into white skin. That in itself, you know, is so eye-opening, and yeah, I won't make the video about that, but I'm enjoying having the conversations which need to be had. I'm not shying away from it anymore. I used to keep quiet. I'll give you an example real quick. When I was working in a grocery store for a while, a few years ago now, and basically 50 Cent, a rapper, he popped on the screen on TV while we was in our cafeteria, and he was looking suave in his suit, and a colleague said, "Why is he dressed in a suit? Is he going to court?" That was a blatant racist comment, and I just held my head down and didn't respond. That will never ever happen again as long as I'm alive and breathing on this earth. I will never stand by and let some racial slurs slip across people's lips in front of me. People have been quiet long enough, and if you're not aware, England is nowhere near on the same level as the States as far as racism is concerned. I think America is poisoned and riddled with racism. Blows my mind. England is more of a closet racist society. Like the racists who are in it, they're very much like they're sly with it. They think they're slick with it, but it's still apparent that it's racism. It's just not as much as in your face as in the States. But that's where I stand on that. I've been using a new retinol by Indeed Laboratories or Laboratoires. Retinol Reface. I actually really enjoying it. It's definitely, I feel like it's definitely stronger than the regular ordinary one I use, which is 1% in squalane. This I feel is definitely doing something more beneficial to my skin. I want to start on, do I want to do eyebrows first? So I'm just going to start with my eyebrows today. I probably won't go into much detail of what I'm using for every product, but yeah, it's been hard trying to do the upkeep of maintenance myself. I've been tinting them at home, the Ardua tint, and trying to pluck where I can, but I'm so nervous about plucking my own brows. But it's not been too bad. I've been lucky enough to not struggle so much with my eyebrows. I don't know. I can see that I'm not used to filming because I don't know if my lighting is a bit off. I'm not used to doing my makeup in this manner. I'm just used to chucking it on these days. So yeah, it's just been make do with what you can do with yourself in these trying times. Don't know what the school situation is in the States, but over here the kids have been off now for like what, end of March, and then they're talking about opening the schools back up in September. It still feels strange. We're having to wear masks as compulsory now. We're talking about having another lockdown. It's all going to come back. And then another crazy thing that happened, my next door neighbour, if you haven't seen her already on the news, she's the famous TikTok tea lady, like the American living in Britain, making tea, making beans on toast. She's the lady who's been making them OTT TikToks and getting famous for it. Like, she's proper getting famous now. How crazy is that? My neighbour has managed to get some fame making some crazy ass TikToks. Lockdown has also made me start TikTok. That's been fun. That has been fun. Definitely not used to talking and doing my brows at the same time, or even doing my makeup. Today's going to be a sad day for me because my son, who's almost 10 years old, we have decided to get his hair cut. Jaden, the one with the long curly hair. So we're not going to take all the hairs off. So yeah, we're not cutting his whole hair off. It's going to be still a lot of curls left, but I'm going to be crying my eyes out when I go to the hairdressers today. It needs to be done. It's a lot of work for me to handle every morning, and as he's getting older, there's no way that he is going to be able to do it himself. Just in case there's new people watching this video, Jaden has autism, so his self-care and hygiene and stuff is still very much monitored by us. So yeah, he's not at the stage where he's able to take care of his own hair, so we just think we're gonna go ahead and do it. His hair is like down here, and it's like the corkscrew curls, the beautiful curls. We've never had it cut, we've just let it grow. I think I might have trimmed it a couple of times, but yeah, we've never actually took his. It's going to be, oh my god, it's be short on the sides, and then all of his curls are going to flip to the front. It's going to make him look a lot older and more grown up, but I'm so nervous. Stick some concealer on these lids. And for some reason, me sticking to putting on makeup on a Friday night, or sorry, a Friday day, was helping me feel better to get through this lockdown. Like, it gave me something to look forward to. I have been learning how to make some homemade cocktails. That's been fun. So I don't know where this makeup look is going today. We're just going to roll with it. If this makeup look goes over the top, then don't be mad. It's just because I don't get a chance to put a lot of makeup on these days. So this eye look is not going to take me more than 10 minutes. So yeah, I feel like I've definitely picked up the speed in doing my makeup, which is a really good thing. So it's nice when everything clicks into place. But what I'm not happy with is the quality of my pictures. Always turning out not as vibrant, not as, you know, the quality on the photographs never did the makeup justice. And I'm not into like really over the top skin smoothing. Not doing a cut crease or anything like that. I still am interested to know in how it's all affected you and your life and your kids' lives. In some ways, when you're at home, you feel like everything's normal. Because I stay in so much, I stay at home so much. You tend to not, you don't forget about it, you just feel like it's not affecting you as much when you're in the house. It's only when I turn on the TV or go on social media or go outside where I start to see, oh, it's definitely still there. Right, so let me get a small fluffy brush and start blending this. So yeah, I've had to throw away a lot of products. Concealers, foundations, mascaras. From what I was reading online, apparently the film industry, they're still hiring makeup artists to do the work. So how is that fair? I don't know. And now all I'm going to do is add some of the Sandcastle from Fenty Beauty mixed in with the Colourpop OK. Probably going to have to use my finger. Makeup makes me happy. It's not going to give me that perfect wing though, is it? Got a liquid liner. Can always rely on NYX. Stop playing with it, stop playing with it, stop. It's just first time back camera jitters, that's all that is. Let's just put some mascara on these top lashes and then we'll start on the face. So we've also had the other petty drama on YouTube, but not really kept up with it. I heard through the grapevine the stuff about Tati and James and all that, but not really been keeping up with it. I've been cleaning the house more, been buying more cleaning stuff. Right, so for primer I've been trying this new one by XX Revolution, the Cloud, what's it called? Cloud Complexion Soft Touch Primer. It's actually quite nice. XX Revolution is like a step up to their regular products. Some drugstore stuff I just don't trust, but this was, I think it was £12, so it wasn't that cheap. And I just wanted to try it because I did see some people saying it looked pretty good, but it doesn't feel bad, and it actually looks like whipped clouds. Like, it looks so velvety, and it's supposed to blur out the pores. It's also supposed to be hydrating as well, which it definitely does feel extra smooth. So I'll probably leave my lower lashes with nothing on it, just some mascara. I find if I'm sticking to a daytime look, I'll just leave the bottom lashes bare. Just a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury on here, like so. I think I'll use Josie Moran because I never use this. This is a beautiful foundation, but I'll use very little. So I barely use like one pump all over my face now. I'm going to go dampen my sponge real quick. I'm also using the sponge more and more for daytime as well, just to give me some lighter coverage and just make it look more natural. So I think I've lost like 15 pounds since January, or since Christmas. I needed that. And then once again I've come to a standstill. Yeah, that is some light coverage. I've not put a lot on. After the retinol reface, I've been using the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Sleeping Mask after I've used retinol, and I am loving this. It feels beautiful. If it feels good, you've won me over already. If it feels good on the face, you've usually won me over. My face feels extra soft in the morning. Glow Recipe Other Sleep Mask is more aimed at oily skin, and this is more for dry skin. So yeah, it feels beautiful. I love it. And the way I look right now is how I prefer my face to look, where you can still see some of my imperfections peeking through, but I'm going to put some powder on just to even it out a little bit more. So messy. So yeah, we can't use pressed powders anymore for clients. It has to be loose powders. Still really enjoying the Dior Skin Correct concealer. Dyeing my own roots at home. I did some foils in my hair and they turned out a little bit yellow. I had to tone them down with lots of purple shampoo. I did my daughter's hair, which is really good. I posted it on Instagram. But YouTube, I haven't really watched it. I barely keep up in what people are posting. So I'm not going to be surprised if this video doesn't get hardly any views. R.I.P. Jouet. Get out of my face. Just sticking some mascara on the lower lashes. That is more than I thought it was going to be. What I'd like to know what purchases you guys have made. Have you been going crazy purchasing everything online because all the shops have been closed? Or have you just like forgotten about makeup and just concentrated on other things, different projects? I have not bought hardly any makeup. Don't think I have. I've bought a few lipsticks, but I do love contouring. I just love making them cheeks come to life. Sharpen it up a bit. Note to self: don't do your makeup with earrings in. My skin's looking pretty dry. Not liking that, but oh well. Must just be one of them days. I'm just going to fix my blend work in creases. I don't like it that much. Just to make it stand out a bit more. I just brought it up higher basically. Give my face a little spray before we go in with highlighter. Actually, I've got a treat. Yes, I did get this Inglot Intense Body Sparkler. And it's a little bit deep, a little bit gold for my skin tone, but hey ho. I love a gold highlighter. Definitely love it. Just keep it to the minimum, don't go too over the top. Did you see that? I don't even know. I'm supposed to be using this footage for Instagram. Yeah, it's a very gold highlighter. It was on sale, impulse buy on sale. That's what I tend to usually do these days. Okay, so while those lashes are drying, I'm going to put on my lipstick. Dose of Colours, Honey, I'm Home. Probably mixed in with a bit of the other one. One and Only by Dose of Colours as well. I'll stick these bad boys on. Can't even see where you stick them on, but they are nice, ain't they? Love lashes. Okay, let's do something with this hair and I'll be back to say my goodbyes. I need to get to a hairdresser's. Yeah, I tried to cut my own fringe. Like I tried to cut this more into my hair during lockdown, and I went too far back over here. But I haven't laminated my brows or anything crazy like that again. So I'm dreading editing this video and watching it back and thinking just quit YouTube now, because it's like it's been too long. I don't know how I've come across on camera today. I'm hoping it's not been too bad, and we'll see what happens. I don't know how I feel at the moment, to be honest. Thank you so much for watching if you've made it to the end, and I'll see you soon, hopefully, with another video.